Welcome to SleepyCast. I am Cory Kid.
Whoa, Cory.
And to my right is
Chris.
And to my left is
Niall. Wait, whoa, you're 90s announcer.
No.
Holy shit, Cory. That's like a talent. How do you do that? You're like the guy who's like, you know that song? It's like, now to the left.
It's like
now to the right.
Well, it's like when it's like when you're a kid and you're like, "Did you see a giant dinosaur?" He goes, what?
Wait, that's not what I
you make fucking sound effects when you were a kid to like instrument like giant things.
Oh yeah.
Can we actually talk about? You just brought up a good idea for a topic. When did you guys stop playing with toys?
Oh shit! Actually, when I started really getting into playing with toys was with Toy Story.
Really?
Yeah, because they had like adventures, and I'm like, how could they have like a bunch of toys from the 50s, and I have a bunch of like shitty toys I got at McDonald's.
I used to
Wait, what?
I used to play with my little Matchbox cars, and then I played with like my Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. But Chris,
Matchbox?
yeah,
I don't recall.
Chris, you have a wide selection of toys with you at the age of 24.
They're not toys.
Yeah,
Wide
okay.
selection.
Oh, they're figurines. What age does the line blur between toys and
action
figurines?
figure.
They're not toys. They're fucking statues.
But if you gave them to a 5-year-old, they'd be toys.
No, they wouldn't.
They would
Because
take it
I
and
would not
fucking
give them to a 5-year-old because they would break.
You'd fucking smash it on the wooden floor. and
Okay,
start
I will be
chewing
the
on
first
its
to
head.
admit that I fucking think toys are cool, right?
Yeah,
Toys are
No, but
cool.
I'm just saying, hypothetically, like, if a mom bought the same figurines that you have for a 5-year-old...
She wouldn't though, because they're like $100.
Oh,
They
really?
choke on the hair pieces and fucking
Well, some
die.
of them are, but
What kind of
the reason I
person
brought up
are you, Niall?
the reason I brought up the topic is because I remember the day I stopped playing with it, and it was a sad day because I used to play with toys like crazy.
Well, why did you put your foot down and be like, I'm not playing with toys anymore, I'm a grown man?
I was fucking like 13 or 14. I fucking got home from the dentist and I was really pissed off because my mouth hurt. And I went in, I picked up my toy, and I was like, yeah, and my mouth like sagged down and I couldn't do it right, and I got really like embarrassed, and I never played with toys again.
I actually stopped playing with toys, and then I started to smash my toys. I went through a phase where I started to get toys just to break them.
I would never smash a toy.
You go through weird phases. I can, I'm one of those people, and I went through weird phases where I had toys, and then like fucking Stretch Armstrongs that are full of like poisonous like liquids and shit.
You have to put plasters on it when they cut, and it don't work.
Yeah,
that was shit.
I used to like. I was like, oh fucking, you can't rip them. I would like jump on. I would like hang from like the side of my fucking like stairs, like I'm like climbing a mountain, and they'd fucking rip, and I'd fall on my back.
They're made out of fucking crap, dude. What?
You guys have severe cases of the aughts.
Oh,
As
Listen,
they say.
as the jocks have brought it out of the woodwork.
Yeah, the
new
jocks...
term is aughts.
Yeah, the jocks...
They call you fucking kizzes.
I don't know if they
aughts.
I don't know if they coined it.
No,
is this real?
No, they pull
You're
your
lying.
pants.
The jocks, yeah, they say
The
it.
jocks, when they got a hold of you,
Yeah.
Like,
you know the aughts is
hey,
coming.
nice aughts.
They'd empty your pockets, give you a wedgie, and give you a swirly, and then call you an aughts.
and a girly.
Yeah.
Fucking aughts.
So you're calling me an aughts because I like toys?
No.
Okay,
I'm calling both of you aughts because both of you have...
You said when I stopped playing with toys. Well, I stopped playing with toys around like when I started to get into video games.
Right.
And
I've always been into, like, I got into toys and video games at the same time. I had a Sega Genesis.
it was around like
It was a Mega Drive where I came from, though.
I had like action figures. I stopped playing with actual like fucking toys, and I started collecting like Marvel action figures and Dragon Ball Z action figures,
Yeah.
and I create stories with them that way.
Man.
But all my fucking like shitty McDonald's toys and stuff I got at Goodwill. I fucking broke
Wait, you got
that shit
McDonald's
against the
toys at
wall.
Goodwill? How poor were you?
I was pretty poor.
Cory,
Whoa.
I'm furious that I didn't get to play with Dragon Ball when I was younger because I didn't even like Dragon Ball when I was younger. I got a Dragon Ball when I was 21,
Dude.
and then I bought a million statues, and I'm
Dude,
like, I missed out on the coolest battles of my
I bought a
childhood.
I bought a fucking like. I was so obsessed with Dragon Ball Z at one point. I would just like, if it was Dragon Ball Z related, I would fucking have it. It doesn't matter if it was like I had these like fucking glow in the dark gold Goku figurines that were like the shittiest plastic on earth, and looking at them alone would fucking smash them, and I bought them, and they were like $18.
When I first saw Dragon Ball Z for the first time when I was like 21, I think, all I could think about was how I used to imagine my toys fighting in the exact same way that Goku and
Yeah.
shit would fight. And I was like, how the fuck did I miss this?
Yeah, like all the kids were doing the energy ball thing where they're like, "Urgh," with their hands and
No, but I used to literally have like Kinects men, and I'd like make them fly through the sky and fucking smash the shit out of each other in my mind.
Connect them.
And then when I saw Dragon Ball for the first time, I was like, this is how I used to think when I was younger. And the same with Final Fantasy Advent Children. I was like, whoa, this is just how I used to imagine myself playing with toys. This is the last thing I want to say about toys.
Okay.
You know what breaks my fucking heart?
What?
When I was a little wee baba,
A baby?
a little wee child with a fat tit, all I ever thought,
One fat
all I
tit?
ever wanted, right, was like toys of like Cloud Strife. I know I'm a faggot, right? That's obviously gay. But all I ever wanted was
I wanted fucking Mario action
yeah,
figures.
all I
and
wanted
Sonic.
was Mario, Sonic, fucking
all you
Cloud,
want. You just
and
want-
Master Chief. That's like all I wanted was
Welcome
like
to the autism episode.
Shut up! No, all we needed. Look, all I wanted, Corey, was toys of these beloved video game characters, and we never seem to get them. And then now you go into a Target, they've got toys
That's
of
all
all
they
these.
fucking have.
I know. It's not fair.
Yeah, I get to play with my favorite fucking Finding Nemo toy. I don't give a fuck.
Why didn't they do this when we were younger? All I wanted was these fucking toys.
Yeah, now there's
I
like,
had to use the fucking Kinects, man, and fucking imagine like
I
these
understand.
characters onto it.
I understand, and it's like and if you ever did get a toy, it was like a Lego's variation
Yeah.
of it or something.
No,
that you
they
can't
didn't.
fucking
They did
use.
not have game toys when I was younger.
They didn't. That's true.
I went to the store and I was like, why the fuck is there no Master Chiefs here or Samuses or anything? It's bullshit.
Samus toys are cool. That's
know.
like one toys I stand behind.
Samus
I
is
didn't
sweet.
get fucking anything, and when I finally did get something,
I swear it was like a few years after I stopped playing with toys is when they started making that. It's so
Yeah.
fucking a big fuck.
that's
you.
all it now. I mean, because it's like you gotta think of it now. All kids care about is fucking video games.
All I ever did when I was younger was play with toys.
This new
It's
generation.
a huge part of my life. It was probably half my life so far.
You know what I could never figure out?
What?
How to do Transformers.
I don't like Transformer toys.
I couldn't-
You aren't the kind of Rubik's Cube children. You were like more
No.
like...
Listen, you shit.
I couldn't figure it out. Every time
I
get,
could figure it out. It was just boring.
I would have like a shitty Transformers toy, and I couldn't figure this motherfucker out. He had like flaps and like wing and like holsters, and I'm like, what the hell? How do I put it together?
But the thing is, like, when you're done, like, transforming them, like, you know in the movies, it's like, or in the show, it's like, and you're like, well, that was quick, but when you're actually doing it, it
Yeah,
takes like 10 minutes, and
It's
then,
confusing,
and then
you
when you're
don't
done,
wanna break it.
you can't really play with it, because they're so delicate. It's like, if I bend his arm too fast, it's gonna fucking fly off.